Hi, I'm James of Aston Microphones, and I'm here at NAMM 2017 with the guys from Sweetwater to talk to you about the new Aston Starlight. This is our new 20mm capsule cardioid condenser small diaphragm mic. We're going to be releasing this on sale in March, late March this year, and it's got a whole host of features which are completely unique to Aston. One of the first features is the sintered head. Now, this has been seen before on mics. AKG did sintered head back in the day on the D190, I think it was. But the technology involved in sintering has moved on quite a lot in the last couple of decades. And we're able to refine the size of the little ball bearings that are compressed together in this down to a precision level where they're only nanometers different in size. The nickel plating also is controlled down to a nanometer level, so there's a very exacting consistency to the diameter of the spheres that are in this thing. And that allows us to tune the capsule very closely between each mics. So the sintered head has a profound effect on how the capsule performs, and by getting it absolutely exactly the same on every microphone, we're able to tune the capsules so that they're almost identical mic to mic. It's also very, very rugged. You can throw this thing against a brick wall and it's not going to break, so that's really important with the sintering as well. And one of the other key features about the sintered head is that it gives the mic an unusual property in that the off-axis response, 30 degrees either side of center, is perfectly linear. There's no high frequency roll-off at all. So as you move back when you're miking something in a room, the spread pattern that you get remains linear, and it doesn't do that on any other microphone. Moving on, we've got the laser, which is obviously a really cool feature that people notice right from the start. You can turn this on and off, and the idea is for accurate instrument miking and also recallability. So let's take drum miking in a room, for example, again. If you're trying to get the sweet spot on the snare drum, instead of trying to do it by eye, you can simply turn the laser on and you can point it at the right spot on the snare, and you know you've got it right first time. If you want recall, say an acoustic guitar, for example, when you get your perfect sound, you turn the laser on, you mark off on the guitar with a photograph where the lasers are pointing, and then you know how to recall that in another session. And for live use, it's just spectacularly good, because let's say you're out on tour with a drummer and you have to set up and do a sound check every night in a new venue. If you mark off on the drums on the first night where you've pointed the microphones, then every subsequent sound check, it's 5 minutes to set all the mics up instead of an hour and a half, so it's a real time saver. We then continue on with the switches on the mic. So you have a 10 and a 20 dB pad, and this mic will take a maximum SPL of over 150 dB. You've got an 80 and 140 hertz bass cut, and then you have this here, which is the voice switch. Now this is not just onboard EQ. We've actually, between the capsule and the preamp on the PCB, we've got active inductive filtering. That effectively changes the performance of the capsule between the different modes. So this is like having 3 different microphones in one. We have a vintage setting, which gives you a subtle bass lift and some high-end roll-off, and it gives you a really nice warm mids. We've got the modern sound, which gives you a really tight, punchy bass and a very open and sparkly high frequency. And then we have a hybrid mode, which is a kind of mixture between the two, but they're all very different and crafted sounds to the microphone. We've got the signature Aston tumbled 1.5mm stainless steel chassis and the metal badge that you see in all our products. And the whole package is going to be shipping in late March. So that's the Aston Starlight. Thank you for watching.